Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Thank you so much for inviting me to speak today. I am delighted to talk about my upcoming Changemaking Intelligence book. I'm very grateful to audit department, especially Taiba, for arranging this session. I'm extremely thankful to Vice Chancellor and Dr. Fakanta for their support in advancing the agenda of Changemaking at our College for Women University. Together we have achieved several milestones. We have engaged several hundred young girls successfully in change-making activities. We have shown that all young girls are capable of driving change if challenged respectfully. So it is such a pleasure to be here again. So coming back to your question, what is change-making intelligence? How it is different from other types of intelligence? How we can embed this in the system? And why I've written this book? You see, the reason I've written this book is to introduce a new kind of intelligence in the society. I call this change-making intelligence. I believe we have cut ourselves from a massive youth population by defining intelligence through exams. Many young people today are unable to show the quickness of understanding of the pastors. Many young people today are left out because they are unable to show, the kind of intelligence, the paper pencil intelligence. Many young people feel they are just against their own criteria. This definition of intelligence is very narrow, it's very limited, it's very confined. It has no heart, it has no spirit, it is not helping us to create an inclusive society. Academic excellence or IQ should not be the sole criteria to assess the potential of young people. Studies are showing today that IQ only contributes 5 to 20% in your success. IQ is very straightforward, it doesn't help your ability to create, invent and innovate. You see, this present definition of intelligence is very dehumanizing young people. A good measure of what I'm saying can be judged by the fact that after every 40 seconds, someone somewhere thinks that life is not worth living. Suicide is the second leading cause of death among young people. And in my personal opinion, the way we define intelligence, the way we define success in our institutions has a lot to do with it. You see, this present definition of intelligence is not helping young people to develop a sense of purpose, a sense of usefulness, a sense of connection, a sense of belonging, a sense of ownership of society. Young people today cannot think beyond themselves. They are on autopilot. They are unaware of the background noise. They are not in touch with the reality. They are blinded. And this blinded is not good for their health. It's not good for the future. It's not good for their mental health. You see, it is very important for us to understand that, we cannot move forward in the society without developing this ability to create, invent and innovate. You see, Pakistan ranks at number 6 in the population. And Pakistan ranks at 110th position in Global Competitiveness Index. There is not a single university from Pakistan included in the list of top 300 universities of the world. My question is, what is missing in our education institutions today? If you go and ask the question to policymakers, to educationists, to teachers, to parents, to students, they will say it is because lack of quality. Yes, it is to some extent lack of quality, but it is not about it is not about quality only. I think the biggest missing link right now missing in the education system is change making. There are two gaps. One is very visible, that is about quality. When we talk about quality, we mean that more testing, more monitoring, more infrastructure, more technology, more accountability. But it is so difficult. Even institutions have not realized this. The stakeholders have not realized it. The policymakers have not realized this. How important it is for us to develop this ability to use our resources in intellectual capital to create, invent, and innovate. You see, without change making, we cannot stand up. Without change making, no nation in the history has stood up. Without change making, there is no future. Change making is the future of every company, every individual, every institution, every country. Change making ability is God-given ability. It comes to you naturally. It is part of your DNA. You don't have to go and get it from somewhere. The qualification comes from God. I think this is the best part of change making, and I believe change making is above all other disciplines, all other intelligences, because this is the only intelligence that is measured by your impact on the society. It is not measured by your ability to gain from the society. Change-making intelligence cannot be conceived. It is not a class to take. It is not a skill to learn. It is not a lesson to memorize. It is about going out, finding a way to add value in society. It is all about helping those who are in need. It's about expanding the scope of the current knowledge. It is all about helping students to establish a sense of connection to society. So it is much more superior. Unfortunately, our institutions are very reluctant, sometimes consciously, sometimes unconsciously, to help students and faculty members to invent and innovate. They take refuge in repeating knowledge and skills. They have not realized that we cannot move forward as a society without inventing and innovating. It hurts me when I see in the leading education institution of Pakistan, they're all busy replicating ideas of others. They think good ideas, good knowledge, good books, good concepts can only come from outside Pakistan. I really believe that change-making intelligence will free us from the grip of present reality. It will free us from this cultural and intellectual enslavement. I think that change-making intelligence should be given top priority in our education institutions. We must give at least one opportunity to every student to become a change maker. We must give this opportunity to every faculty member to create, invent, and innovate. The role of universities and education institutions is changing very fast. We cannot rely on repeating knowledge and skills. It hurts me when I go and see institutions are out of breath. By repeating knowledge and skills, they don't have any time to think, invent, and innovate. I think it's very important they develop mechanisms, they develop structures, because change making really stems from system. If there is no system, we will never be able to, able to create, invent, and innovate in other fields. I want you to just think, when we were doing so well in the history, if you go back and turn pages of history between 9th and 13th century and 8th and 13th century, we were doing so well. Why we were doing so well? The reason was that we were inventing and innovating. It was a time of original thinking. It was a time of knowledge expansion. It was a time when we decided to invite people from different cultures, backgrounds to come and help in advancement of knowledge and skills. We did not throw this responsibility to others to do it for ourselves. You see, change is happening at very fast speed today, and we have a choice to decide every day which game we want to play. We want to change the game, we want to repeat the game. Most of us have been consciously or sometimes unconsciously, decide to follow the change. Following change is not bad, but to follow all the time is really very stressful for the person who is doing it and for the country who is doing it, because no country, no society, no individual, no institution can survive by following the principle of buying only. We need to create, invent, and innovate. Pakistan can be turned around with one good idea. You see, unfortunately, all the good ideas are coming from outside. Even if there are good ideas, we do not appreciate, encourage them. And when I started this movement in Pakistan 23 years ago, the whole idea was to provide at least one opportunity to young people to create, invent, and innovate. Because I believe, change-making qualifications from God, it is not, given by the society. And this is the best part of it. If you read Quran, Allah Ta'ala says in the Quran, I have created you in the best conformation. God is saying, I have done my job. It is now entirely up to you to use your active faculties and bring change in the society. God says, in other words, that rush towards greatness. This is very beautiful words. Allah is not saying just sit down, relax, and wait others to invent and innovate for you. I think these are very important. Words which really inspire you to just think and reflect, why God is asking us to go out and rush towards goodness, to find ways to add value in the lives of others, irrespective of color, creed, religion. This is the responsibility of everyone to go out and see that how they can add value in the life of others. For me, success is all about your ability to create value for others. Most importantly, you see, when you make a comparison between change-making intelligence and other types of intelligence, you see there's a huge difference. And I encourage you today, whoever is listening to me, whether they are in Pakistan, whether they are abroad, you go and sit in any institution, in any education institution, education institution, and what I bet you will find the same thing. You will observe that the personal achievement is a focus, learning is passive. You see, risk avoidance is the norm. Change-making intelligence is suppressed. Ideas are not rewarded. Grades are avoided. Mistakes are heavily punished. Competition is sought at every level. There is no room to exercise compassion and kindness. I think we cannot create a better society, just society, without helping people to use this natural capacity to drive change in society. You know, as a society, as a country, as an individual, you cannot stand out without using change-making intelligence. But change-making intelligence is the future of every company, is the future of every individual, is the future of every institution. You know, it opens heart, you know, it enlightens soul, it enriches your mind while connecting with society. Change-making intelligence is transparent, you know, it is socially validated, it is morally grounded.